Dogs are some of the closest companions humans have, but sometimes they do things that leave us scratching our heads, or even laughing out loud. Why do they suddenly drop their front legs and raise their butt the moment they see you? Why do they sprint toward grass like it's gourmet food? And what's with the awkward habit of sniffing butts on first meeting? Behind each of these quirky behaviors lies a fascinating mix of science and emotion. In this video, we'll uncover the hidden meanings behind your dog's strangest habits. You might just find out that your furry friend is smarter, more sensitive, and maybe even a little philosophical than you ever imagined. We'll start with one of the most familiar yet mysterious moves, the play bow. Have you noticed how your dog instantly drops into a playful stance the second you walk through the door? Front legs stretched forward, rear end high in the air, tail wagging furiously? This isn't just them stretching after a nap, it's a clear social signal. Known as the play bow or greeting stretch, this pose usually means, "Hey, I'm super happy to see you. Let's play." Many dogs do this when their favorite human walks in, a sign that they feel safe, comfortable, and genuinely excited to be around you. Studies also show this posture can be a way for dogs to release excitement or relieve stress. If their eyes are bright, ears relaxed, and tail wagging energetically, that's pure joy and affection right there. Next up is a surprisingly romantic behavior, staring. Ever had your dog sit quietly beside you, locking eyes with you like they're trying to read your soul? It's not about begging for food or asking for a toy, it feels more like a silent conversation. Science shows that mutual eye contact between dogs and humans actually boosts levels of oxytocin, the same love hormone released during deep human bonding. In other words, that long gaze is their version of saying, "I love you." Plus, dogs are experts at reading human emotions. They can tell if you're happy, sad, or stressed just by looking at your face. Of course, sometimes they're just waiting for crumbs to fall. Hey, they are professional table cleaners. But either way, it's a quiet, powerful expression of trust and love. Now let's talk about a sweet and subtle gesture, gentle biting. You're sitting still, lost in thought, then your dog comes over and gently nips you almost playfully. You might think they're being mischievous, but chances are they're showing love. Puppies use soft bites to bond with their litter mates, and as adults, they continue using this behavior to express affection toward people. If your dog's body language is relaxed, wagging tail, soft ears, bright eyes, you're getting a gentle, "I love you." But watch for red flags. If the bite is too firm or they seem anxious, it could signal stress, overexcitement, or teething pain, especially in puppies. Offering chew toys can help redirect the urge and keep both of you more comfortable. Let's move on to a behavior that's equal parts funny and concerning, scooting. Yes, watching your dog drag its butt across the floor might make you laugh, but it's often a sign something's wrong. The most common cause is impacted anal glands. These small scent glands near the anus can get blocked, causing discomfort and itchiness. Your dog scoots to try to scratch or empty them. Other causes include parasites, allergies, or just plain dirtiness. If your pup does this frequently, it's time to visit the vet. In many cases, a simple manual gland expression, "Yes, it's as gross as it sounds," can solve the problem. Until then, maybe keep them off the carpet for a while. Here's another puzzling behavior, eating grass. Ever seen your dog go wild over a patch of lawn like it's gourmet dining? Some people believe it means they're sick, but is that really true? Research from the University of California, Davis found that less than 10% of dogs vomit after eating grass. So most of the time it's not about being unwell. Some dogs simply enjoy the taste or texture. Others may do it out of boredom. Or they might be instinctively adding fiber to their diet. Wild canines naturally eat plant matter to aid digestion, so your dog might just be following ancient instincts. That said, if grass eating becomes obsessive or causes health issues, a trip to the vet is a good idea. And always avoid letting them munch on chemically treated lawns. Now here's a behavior that can be both sweet and a little weird, licking your feet. Whether you're lounging on the couch or fresh out of the shower, your dog might suddenly start licking your feet. It might tickle, or even gross you out a little. But for your dog, this is far from random. Licking is a natural way for dogs to show submission and affection. Plus, your feet carry sweat and salt, which to them smell delicious. Licking also releases endorphins, helping them feel calm and happy. So if your dog does this when you come home, they might just be saying, "I missed you." If you don't like it, redirect their attention with a chew toy. But if you don't mind, congratulations. You've got yourself a built-in foot spa. Here's a heartwarming gesture, bringing you toys. You're sitting still and suddenly your dog runs over with a toy in its mouth, eyes wide with expectation. They're not just showing off, they're sharing something special with you. In the wild, dogs bring prey back to share with their pack. Today, that translates into a symbolic gift, proof that they consider you part of their family. It's also a way to seek attention or praise. When your dog drops a toy on your lap and stares at you expectantly, they're saying, "Look what I have. Let's have fun together." Just like kids proudly showing off artwork, dogs want your approval. A simple "good job" can light up their whole day. Time for the most awkward but socially meaningful behavior, but sniffing. When dogs meet, the first thing they do isn't wag their tails, it's nose dive into each other's rear ends. Even with humans, they won't hold back. This is because dogs have a special organ called the Jacobson's organ, which helps them detect pheromones, chemical signals we constantly release. High concentrations of these signals come from areas like the underarms and the rear. To them, sniffing butts is like reading someone's detailed personal profile. They can tell what you've eaten if you're stressed, or how you're feeling emotionally. In short, it's their version of shaking hands and saying hello. It might feel awkward to us, but in dog culture, it's basic etiquette. If you prefer to skip the full body inspection, guide their nose to your hand instead. Same curiosity, less embarrassment. On that note, let's dive deeper into your dog's inner world. Did you know dogs dream too? Through studies of brain activity, scientists have found that dogs experience REM sleep, the same phase where humans dream. That means your pup might be chasing squirrels, running through fields, or dreaming about you. Dogs also perceive time differently. Instead of tracking hours and minutes, they rely on smells, sounds, and routines to know when something important will happen, like when you come home every day at 5 p.m. And they're incredibly smart. Dogs learn through observation and repetition, and some breeds, like border collies, can understand over 1,000 words. That's roughly equivalent to a 2-year-old child. Every single behavior your dog has, from the silly to the strange, has meaning. Understanding those behaviors helps you care for them better and builds a stronger bond. They may not speak our language, but they communicate in their own unique way, full of love, curiosity, and loyalty. And did you know dogs sense the world in ways we never even notice? They can see, hear, and smell things completely invisible to us. Want to learn more about those hidden superpowers? Click to watch our next video, 11 Strange Things Dogs Can See and Hear That You Can't. Otherwise, you'll never figure out why your dog keeps staring into space at 3 a.m. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment telling us, what's the weirdest thing your dog has ever done? Together, let's unlock more secrets of the dog world, and build an even closer connection with our four-legged friends.